Hey, Real Green Ninja here. The video you're about to watch is a supplement to the existing tutorials and help videos already available on the Real Green website. I do take a more casual approach because I'm presenting this information as I would if you called in, although I may have a little fun with it. This video is based upon the information I, as a Real Green technician, would provide using my experience on the help desk. This video was created on my own time to assist with areas of the software that may be waiting for an official help video or tutorial. At the beginning of the training video, I will have the version of the Service Assistant the video was made with. I will also try to be as accurate as possible, but be aware, as Service Assistant updates are released, things may change. I'm using the name Real Green Ninja as not to stand out from the other amazing technicians that I work with. I hope the information in this video helps you, so grab a cup of coffee, and I hope you learn something new. Hey, Real Green Ninja here. Today we're going to talk about a very unique situation. It's when you try to post-production, and for some reason, the job does not want to post. So let's begin. Now, again, I'm not saying this is exactly what you're encountering if you have this particular issue, but it's definitely one of those things you want to check. Now, we're going to go to the production screen right here. You'll see that I don't have anything listed. And I'm going to open up a junk file that I created. And again, this is the work that I printed out ahead of time. So again, it's one of those things I set up ahead of time for this video. And you'll see that the barcode is 305757W. All right. So when I come into the invoice number and I do the 305757W, you'll see it's going to pull that person's job onto the screen here. I'm going to go through and I'm going to set my technician if I don't have it already assigned and stuff like that. I'm going to set the date we did the work. And then I go save and post. And guess what? It doesn't disappear. It's like, what the heck's going on here? I know I did the work. I know it was scheduled. I know that this should be put into production. Again, this is one of those things that is very rare, but it does happen. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on. Well, it turns out what happens is if your schedule date for the service is too far ahead, then it's not going to allow you to post-production. So let's go ahead and pull this customer up here. Let's get Brad Woodford here. Go ahead and open up the job. You'll see here this schedule date is actually for 2105. I mistyped it. All right. So because that schedule date is way in the future, it's not allowing me to post-production. The fix is to go into edit mode and correct the date. So we're going to go ahead and do 2015. There we go. Save. Close it. And then I'm going to go ahead and close this right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and when I click on this, I'm going to hit save and then post, cancel, yes. You'll now see that it posted. Again, this is one of those things, it happens very rarely. In fact, I've been working for Real Green since September 2013, and I only kind of first encountered it at the late end of May this year or early June. So again, it's one of those things that's very rare, but it's definitely something to check out to make sure that that schedule date isn't too far in the future. The funny thing is, the first time I encountered it, I actually kind of played around with the software. It looks like it's about 50 years. If the job's set about 50 years in the future, it won't let you post production on it. Okay. Now, one thing to also be aware of, if you go and you say, all right, let's go, let's pull up the customer here. There we go. Let's say you pull up the customer and you say, well, wait a minute, that date is 2015. Well, and again, this is one of those things, and the reason it inspired me to do this video today is I actually had one of my coworkers encounter this where it went through and would not post production on the job here because one of the future dates was actually set way in the future. So again, it's one of those things where if you're trying to post production and when you post it, one of the jobs does not post, go back to that customer screen, open up the job, and take a look to make sure that one of your schedule dates isn't way off. All right. So once you've done that, you should be able to, of course, if you're still having an issue, give a call Real Green. But like I said, once you fix the schedule date, you should be good to go. I hope that helps, and you guys have yourself a wonderful day.